Hello Nightfarers, it's King, and we are going back to Noklateo today, as there are more skips to show. You already know the basics, right? Such as using Raider's ult to climb the northwest wall, something that can benefit the whole team, or just crossing to the other side as Wylder, which is a bit more selfish. You also have my very own skip where you just climb a pillar, jump while running to the left, go around the next one and do the very same jump again to finally get inside. This one can be completed as any character and even the whole team can do it at the same time. And once inside, you're in a privileged position. And now you can just take Undertaker and ult your way over the wall easily. Even further if you have more Undertakers in the team. Speaking of that, you can even cross the Southen Wall if you have another Undertaker in the team that is helping you, because you need to get that pink ult in order to use a second one and climb the wall. Alright, let's get to the new ones. Now, with some bird manipulation by luring an enemy nearby, you can just lock on them, grab onto the bird, and guess what? You just fly inside the city with ease. So you fly over the wall, and if you are well positioned, you can even reach Nokstella, the main boss. If your bird is steering away, you can just hit the send and wiggle your way to your desired destination. Which is better because we don't want to straight up face Nokstella, so climb through here to reach the main clearing area, where you will be able to get equipment and defeat some bosses. Now, if you are an Undertaker and you really are in a hurry, you can just go from the main entrance to the Waterfall by climbing over here, and as soon as you get closer to it, you just use your ult, get on top, face Dragonkin of Nokstella, or even recover your lost runes. If you are doing the left side and you climb this wall to reach the fountain, you can also climb the house here, and from the roof of that house, you get access to a jump that will save you a lot of time because you don't have to be climbing the fountain while Nokstella is shooting at you. In the area where you find the Headless, you have the option of climbing here, and then get onto the ledges, alternating left and right, after the second one while not running by the way, and by doing that you skip Black Knife Assassin and get on the bridge. Or you can just use your ult as the Guardian, but I don't recommend doing this. And of course, if you're an Undertaker, you just use your ult in great style to cross over the gap and reach the central area in a more direct way. But do we have anything at the right side, the interesting one? Well, yes, if you explore the left side you will find a series of pillars that you can climb, and then, by jumping on top of them and following the path, you can just cross to the other side and ignore the gap, reaching the grace in the process. Or at the right side of the gate, you can just climb in this area here, and there will be a jump that is a bit tricky, but you only need to jump into the corner while running, and as soon as you grab the corner, jump again to climb to the next level. There you'll find another set of pillars that you can follow to the end, but instead I recommend you to drop down and visit Black Knife Assassin, she's lonely. If you happen to be a Wylder, you can just ignore everything and grapple your way to the other side. Or just use your ult if you are an Undertaker and want to fly away to the other side. But better than that, if you really want to spend your ult, you should do it as Raider and your whole team will be able to climb. And yes, the chicken can also do this, but don't spend your ult like that, it's a waste, just go around. If we are using ults, you can just climb from Dragonkin Arena as an Undertaker. But the interesting thing is escaping Dragonkin Arena. Usually you would check the corpse for a legendary weapon and drop down for the next one. After that you would exit through the main gate, right? But what if I tell you that exiting through the main gate is not as good as going to the sides? After checking the corpse, instead of jumping down, you can climb the wall on the left just by jumping around the wall until you grab the ledge. Or you can always go around if you don't want to. After that there is another legendary corpse, this one is guarded by enemies so be careful, and from there, if you keep going, you will find a staircase that will lead to one of the climbable gates on the waterways. This one doesn't have glowing paint, so pay attention. After you are done climbing there, you will find two corpses that will give you throwing pots for Nokstella, and another legendary corpse that you can also loot. The pots will be just enough to defeat Nokstella in solo, so don't miss your throws. If you're in a team, you will need a bit of help or to give the pots to your scholar that will be dealing much more damage. After that, if you keep going to the end, you can jump around to the right, and from there you can drop down to face the dragon. Just approach the fireplace and he will appear, killing all enemies in the process. And also, if you step away just a little, you will be by the head. At the other side of Dragonkin's arena, there's another path that leads to another corpse that may drop a legendary weapon, so make sure to check it. From there, you will notice some glowing paint. Just follow it and climb to the top. You're now at Nokstella area, which is the end of Noklateo skip. You could do the skip in reverse, but we are going to do something more interesting. First, let me tell you, you get 2 corpses with pots that I already looted, and yet another legendary corpse that I emptied on my way here. It didn't drop a legendary. Keep going to the end and jump to the right side of the wall. From there you can just drop down and you will be ready to face Loretta. If you can defeat her, she is the deadliest boss in the game after all. But before dropping to Loretta, you can just jump down and face the Lancer. He may drop a legendary as well. And you can even return to Loretta. You can climb from here, again the glowing paint. I like this approach because it's really fast. You climb to the roof and you can just jump diagonally to the balcony. But if you look down, there's another roof that will make that jump easier, just not faster. So jump however you want, but climb back to Loretta's wall and drop down to face her. The final thing you can do is a little jump at the main entrance. Many people jump to their death, but you only need to be careful in order to be a bit faster. Just remember where the rocks end. Or if you're a Wylder, you can just use your grappling hook to get out a little bit quicker. Shoutouts to I Eat My Bullets for telling me about this one. So that was every skip I could find around the city. And I really hope they become useful to you. Maybe reaching a boss in less time, finding legendary weapons, recovering your lost runes when needed, or maybe just showing off in front of randoms, who knows. I will see you in Deep of Night, Frenzy Flame Seal in hand, and I will see you in the next video. King of SA, signing out.